Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Face the Music. Glad that you're here today. Hey, look, let me just say this right now. I'm excited about today. Today, going to be going back to feature some Tommy Johansson. Now, I was gone, like I said in one of my recent episodes, I was gone for a couple of weeks out of town. And while I was gone, I was thinking about all the episodes that I wanted to do when I got back. And so I knew that I wanted to do some Tommy Johansson. I wasn't sure exactly which one to do. Anyways, and I came back and I started thinking about an episode that I did, I think about a year or 2 years ago. It's been quite a while. Queen episode of Who Wants to Live Forever. And I remember thinking, wait a second. It seems like I was supposed to do the Queen episode and to do the Tommy Johansson cover of that song at some point, and I never did the Tommy J cover. So anyways, today's the day. Going to be doing that. Love Queen, love Freddie Mercury, and I think that Tommy Johansson, obviously from everything I've ever seen that Tommy's ever done, he's going to do this absolutely perfect. Never heard this before. So I'm really excited to get into it. So no more talking. Here we go. This is going to be Tommy Johansson and his cover of Queen's Who Wants to Live Forever.
There's no time for us. There's no place for us. What is this thing that builds our dream, yet slips away from us? Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Ooh. There's no chance for us. It's all decided for us. This world has only one sweet moment set aside for us. Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Ooh. Who dares to love forever? Oh, when the month's night. Touch my tears with your lips. Touch my world with your fingertips. And we can live forever. And we can love forever. Forever is all today. Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Forever is all today. Who waits forever anyway?
And there you go, Tommy Johansson, and his cover of Queen's Who Wants to Live Forever. As you saw there in the video, dedicated to Queen Elizabeth II. I'm telling you right now, that was fantastic. Very, very good. And again, I've said this probably just about every time I've ever done a Tommy J video or any other artist who does a cover of a very famous song. Is when I'm especially a song that I know pretty well, I like that song there. I've heard that countless times. Seen Queen in concert. I haven't seen them live in concert doing that, but I've seen the especially the Wembley video concert in 1986 where they did that song. Freddie did that song, and I always like in the back of my mind, I'm hearing the artist that I'm watching, but I'm also hearing the original artist. And so I can detect, and I'm sure many of you can as well, probably most of you can, you can detect the differences and the variations of what, for example, with this song, what Tommy J did differently with, the song as opposed to the original, whether it be like, speeding it up a little bit or changing some notes here or there. But, that's all part of it, making it your own as opposed to just, basically, quote unquote, copying the original. But very, very good. I mean, he stuck true to the original for the most part and just, flawless, with his vocal performance as always. I mean, it's really not much to say. In fact, hardly ever anything negative to say about Tommy J in his covers of, songs. So it's basically that I watch these things and I'm just impressed each and every time with how fantastic he is on his covers. And I will say that, because of, I don't know, there could be a lot of reasons. I don't know. There's a lot of times where maybe I will prefer the original over, even Tommy J's version. I know a lot of people may disagree with that and say, hey, he does it much, much better than any of the original artists. I think there's probably going to be times when I will say, well, I think he does a very, very good job or fantastic job even, but I still prefer the original artist for whatever reason. Maybe it's just the fact that I grew up with the original artist to the point where, even an artist as great as Tommy J, sometimes I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm not so sure that I would, prefer his over theirs, even though he does a great job. This is one of those cases, I think, with this particular song, I think probably maybe that's the way that it is for me. Not that he didn't do a great job, as I, said before. He did a banger job here. I think it's the whole Queen mystique, the whole Queen magic, the whole Freddie Mercury, vibe. Whenever I hear that song, I always equate it to, the original artist, which would be, of course, Queen. So in this case, I probably would say, if someone said, hey, which one do you like better? Because I've seen comments on my channel when I've done Tommy J covers, when some people have said, he does, much better on all the covers, than the original artist. And, he does a fantastic job. I get it. And there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be times when I'm going to prefer his cover over maybe even the original. In this case, I think I'd probably still prefer Freddie's just because it's Freddie. I think in some cases you have just such an iconic artist that it's going to be super, super hard, no matter who covers it and how well they do, that, you're going to change and say, okay, I'm going to take, the person who covered it over the original. In this case, it would still probably be Queen, but, big but here, I think this is the best. I don't even know that I've ever heard anyone else cover this song, to be honest with them. I was going to say this is the best cover I've ever heard of this song. I'm not even sure that I've ever heard anyone else do it. If there's anybody else that I've ever heard doing it, I cannot remember. I don't know. Maybe did I hear Eric Grunwald do it? Have I ever heard Dan Vass do it? Has anyone else that I know done it? And have I done? I have to go back and look at my episodes and see, have I ever done a video of anyone else covering that song? I don't know. I'd have to go back and check. Right now, I'm just drawing a blank on that. And maybe I have to go and check out some other covers. But for me right now, I still say it would be Freddie. But Tommy J, hey, you can't get any better really when you talk about someone who can take an original song and make it their own. You can't do any better than Tommy J. So, anyways, I really enjoyed that. I hope that you guys did as well. And I'm going to keep doing some more Tommy J covers going forward. There's, I think, one that he did very recently. I'm gonna when I was gone, I saw that it came across my YouTube feed. I'm gonna have to go and check that one out, and I'll put it on the channel here coming up very, very shortly. Anyways, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, do me a favor, reach over, hit that subscribe button, join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together. You can also check down below in my playlist section all my previous contents there. Go through that. I'm sure you'll find a lot of great music and artists that you'll enjoy as well. Set up your notifications and come on back because I have a lot more great content lined up for you. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.